Refund under GST is governed by the Section 54. Below types of refund is covered under Section 54. A. Refund of tax, penalty or interest. B. Refund of balance in electronic cash ledger. C. Refund of unutilized input tax credit. Refund of tax, penalty or interest. The provisions of GST provide for refund of any tax amount paid, tax and interest, provided refund is claimed within 2 years in the form and in the manner as may be prescribed. Refund of balance in electronic cash ledger. Any balance in electronic cash ledger can be claimed in the monthly return as prescribed. Refund of unutilized tax credit. Unutilized input tax credit can be claimed only for following situations. Zero-rated supplies made without payment of tax. Where the credit has accumulated on account of rate of tax on inputs being higher than the rate of tax on output supplies, except supplies of goods or services or both as may be notified by the government on the recommendations of the Council. Point to be noted: no refund of unutilized input tax credit shall be allowed in cases where the goods exported out of India are subject to export duty or supplier of goods or services or both avail duty drawback. What is the process of claiming the refund? Submit the application with documentary evidence. Point to be noted: if the amount of refund is less than 2 lakhs, then documentary evidence is not required provided applicant gives a declaration certifying that incidence of tax and interest has not been taken up any other person. Once the application is verified and approved, the refund will be paid directly to applicant in following cases: if tax has been paid on zero-rated supplies. Refund of unutilized input tax credit as discussed previously. Where tax has been paid on a supply which has not taken place and for which invoice has not been issued. D. Where tax has been paid categorizing a transaction as intrastate supply but later it was found that transaction was interstate supply. E. The tax and interest, if any, or any other amount paid by the applicant, if he had not passed on the incidence of such tax and interest to any other person, or the tax or interest borne by such other class of applicants as the government may, on the recommendations of the Council, by notification, specify.